Alright, so in this video I'm going to show you the settings that need to be updated when you're converting your turnkey to push button start in passive entry. So first thing you want to do is open up Alfaobd. You want to connect to your truck. So I have the OBD Link MX Plus, so I want to connect to that. It'll tell me up here once it's connected. All the setting changes we're going to make here are going to be in the body computer. So now that I'm connected, you just come down here, set everything for your, mine's RAM 1500. I'm going to go to the body computer. And then for me, mine's a 19 Classic. So I'm going to go here. And then we're going to hit connect. And we should get connected. So it tells me here that I'm connected. So now we want to go and click on the car with the hood up. And then under the procedure to start, pretty much near the bottom, we're going to go to car configuration change, which is here. And then we want to select our options. So there's a few settings we're going to change, and there's a nice little search function that we can use up here to find these things a lot quicker. So the first one is going to be Alfaobd safe. So if I start to type in Alfaobd, I see it here. And then we want to change the value. We're going to say yes. You're going to hit start. It'll tell you procedure complete. I like to do it twice because when I hit it the second time, if the setting took, it'll tell me that I'm trying to change it to the existing value. Once I see that, I know it took, so I can move on to the next setting. So this is the first one, is Alfaobd safe. We'll come back into the search. Our next one is going to be passive entry present, which you can see here. We're going to click on that. We're going to do the value is yes. Again, hit start. It'll tell you it's complete. Again, do it twice. After that, our next setting is going to be keyless go. So if I type in key, I just type in key and I can see it already here. Keyless go present is here. Again, yes, start, do it twice. The next setting I have is specific. This is going to be specific to diesels. So I'm talking 6.7 diesels. It's for the grid heater. It's the wait to start function, so it allows time for the grid heater to heat up. So if I just type in wait, you'll see here, wait to start present. We click on that, hit yes. Again, like I said, if you don't have, a 6.7 diesel, you do not want to turn this on, because this setting can actually screw with your factory remote start if it's not a diesel. So then the last setting is going to be, probably should have done it before, type in passive again. You can probably do this at the same time. This custom set menu 1 passive entry CSM present. Now all this one does is, if you have an 8.4 radio, it adds the setting into the radio where you can turn passive entry on and off. A lot of folks, the door handles are pretty sensitive when you're washing your truck. It kind of sets them off if you have the key on you and you hit it with some water. So people like to turn it off. It's really not a necessity if you don't have the 8.4. So you may or may not see this setting. So if you do, you can turn it on. If you don't have it, you don't see it, not a big deal. But again, same thing, start, procedure complete, do it again. And that is all the settings for passive entry push button start. I recommend doing them all, even if you're just doing push button. It's not going to harm anything turning the passive entry settings on, because you're not going to have the antennas or the door handles. It's not going to cause any problems. But that's it for settings. I think this was the last piece that I hadn't recorded yet, so hopefully this helps some people out.